So we'll start by settling off, adopting a stable, comfortable, upright position, serviceable for meditation. So we think about keeping our feet flat and our back straight, torso open, hands in the lap, right over left, with the palms upturned and the thumbs gently touching. We try to maintain an awareness of not slouching, not leaning, but we also let go of any unnecessary relaxing into a stable, comfortable, upright position. Just allowing the body to fall into place. And we begin to have a sense of letting go, of attending to the environment, allowing sights and sounds to be as they are without investigation, constraining our awareness just to the body and mind. Concentrating that awareness in the present by attending closely to the physical sensation of the air moving into and back out of the tip of the nostrils. Noticing quickly when anything other than that one physical sensation is in the mind and without judgment or frustration, lifting your awareness up from those distractions and placing it gently but firmly again and again on the breath. And then when the mind feels more calm, we generate a broad and altruistic motivation, intentionally widening our circle of concern by recognizing all of the ways in which we ourselves meet with obstacles, frustrations, pains, fears, anxieties, and how fervently we ourselves wish to be completely free of even the slightest of those negativities and to experience only happiness, and recognizing it is exactly the same for all other sentient beings. And so it makes sense to work for the benefit of all sentient beings, as no sentient being has more claim, is more or less deserving of accomplishing those aims. And we think that engaging in a process of genuine inner transformation where we cultivate and deepen our familiarity with constructive, positive mental states, those that allow oneself to remain connected to a sense of peace and ease, those that naturally and spontaneously support actions that are beneficial for others, and working to eliminate the destructive states of mind, those that agitate and disturb one's own mind, and those that give rise to actions that are harmful to others, is the best method, the best vehicle for being of benefit to sentient beings. So we cultivate that as our purpose. And with that motivation, we contemplate the aspect of enlightened mind, enlightened activity that provides freedom from fear of the lower realms in the intermediate state, the aspect that can provide recovery and healing for those facing serious illness or death, the aspect that is embodied in the medicine Buddha. So we begin by visualizing medicine Buddha about the size of the palm of one's hand, a few inches above the crown of one's head. He's seated on a moon disk, which rests in the center of an opened lotus, and his legs are crossed in the full Vajra position, facing the same direction as oneself. His body is composed of bright royal blue light, the color of lapis lazuli. Every aspect of the visualization is made of light and radiates light. His right hand rests on his right knee in the gesture of granting sublime realizations, and holds the stem of an aurora plant between his thumb and first finger. His left hand in his lap is in the gesture of concentration, and holds a lapis lazuli bowl filled with nectar. He wears the 3 saffron robes of a monk and has all the signs and marks of a fully enlightened Buddha. His face is peaceful and smiling, looking upon all living beings with compassion and loving kindness. So we'll pause here and try to stabilize the visualization as best we can, understanding that through the power of our concentration, we invoke the actual living mind of Medicine Buddha. And being satisfied with whatever level of detail we're able to accomplish. And then if you would like, you can join me in the recitation of prayer of refuge and bodhicitta. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha in order to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha in order to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha in order to benefit all sentient beings. And then we'll recite the 4 immeasurable thoughts, and we'll pause after each one and try to connect with its meaning. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. Beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and anger that hold some close and others distant. And then we'll make a request to Medicine Buddha, to the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, Medicine Guru, King of Lapis Light. I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings. May your vow to benefit sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, Medicine Guru, King of Lapis Light, I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings. May your vow to benefit sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, Medicine Guru, King of Lapis Light, I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings. May your vow to benefit sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. And we return to the visualization of Medicine Buddha and think that in response to our request, Medicine Buddha happily sends forth infinite rays of radiant white light which flow from the heart and body of Medicine Buddha. This light fills your own body and purifies all disease, afflictions, as well as the cause, negative karma, delusion, and obscuration. You visualize that all of those negativities leave your body in the form of thick black liquid like engine oil through the soles of your feet. Your body becomes as clean and clear as crystal. And you imagine that all other sentient beings are purified in the same way. And as you engage in that visualization, you can join it with the recitation of the Medicine Buddha's mantra. Tayato Om Bakenzi Bakenzi Maha Bakenzi Bakenzi Radza Samogate Soha. Tayato Om Bakenzi Bakenzi Maha Bakenzi Bakenzi Raza Samogate Soha. Tayato Om Bakenzi Bakenzi Maha Bakenzi Bakenzi Raza Samogate Soha. Tayato Om Bakenzi Bakenzi Maha Bakenzi Bakenzi Raza Samogate Soha. Tayato Om Bakenzi Bakenzi Maha Bakenzi Bakenzi Raza Samogate Soha. Tayato Om Bakenzi Bakenzi Maha Bakenzi Bakenzi Raza Samogate Soha. Tayato Om Bakenzi Bakenzi Maha Bakenzi Bakenzi Raza Samogate Soha. Tayato Om And now visualize that the light flowing from the medicine Buddha carries the blessing energy of all of the realizations of the path to enlightenment and all the qualities, the perfected qualities of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. And that oneself and all sentient beings receive those realizations and perfected qualities as you continue to recite the mantra. Tayato Om Bekensi Bekensi Maha Bekensi Bekensi Rata Samagate So Tayato Om Bekensi Bekensi Maha Bekensi Bekensi Rata Samagate So Tayata Om Bekanzi Bekanzi Maha Bekanzi Bekanzi Rasa Samogate So. And then finally visualize that the medicine Buddha melts into light, which absorbs down through the crown of your head. And a tiny replica of medicine Buddha alights at your heart center and dissolves there. And your mind becomes inseparably one, the enlightened mind of all the Buddhas. And rest your mind in that state of clarity. And then when you're ready, we'll come back together. And we'll dedicate. Through these merits, may I quickly attain the state of medicine Buddha and lead all sentient beings, without exception, into that enlightened state. May the supreme jewel bodhicitta that has not arisen arise and grow, and may that which has arisen not diminish, but increase more and more. In the snowy mountain paradise, you, the source of good and happiness, all-powerful Chenrezig Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara's end. Thank you.